and we're going to talk about the billion-dollar choice and why Delta Sigma Theta decided to partner with dfree on this work. So welcome, Ms. McLendon. I'm going to find you a microphone. I'm going to do like 3 different jobs. I need a microphone for her. Can somebody find me a microphone for her? Because there's not one up here. DJ, can I have your microphone? See, when you're in the executive director role, you get to lead, but you also get to work and you get to give instructions and find things out at the same time. Hi, everybody that's live streaming. It's up. We have a live stream that's happening. So for those, and it's a private live stream, so for those of y'all that paid for the conference, don't think that we just gave it out to the public for free. Your friends that didn't make it here because of the weather now have access to the conference from the comforts of their own home by way of our lovely app. So thank you all so much for downloading. And hi, welcome. We know you're there. So let's get started. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Ms. McLendon.
Well, thank you so much. But before I go into myself, I want to take this opportunity to express to Dr. Soares, on behalf of our national president and CEO of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Beverly E. Smith, and our National Program Planning and Development Chair, Andrea Jeffries. Dr. Soares, thank you for allowing Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, one of the greatest sororities, to partner with dfree. Secondly, I just want all of my sorors who are here and who are leading the charge to be dfree and helping our communities. Sorors, would you please stand? Now, Tamika, you asked me about myself. I am a homegrown Texas girl. I live in Dallas, Texas. I was raised in Dallas, Texas, educated in Dallas, Texas, and I love being a Texan. That being said, I was raised in a strong environment of Christian faith and principles. Not only did my grandparents exhibit and demonstrate the key characteristics of a Christian, my parents did as well. So I attribute who I am today to who my parents are and my grandparents, who they were and what they poured into me.
So that's legacy right there. That's legacy. I'm going to speak loudly. There's a mic on now. Excellent. You know, there's legacy, and as in our tradition as African-American people, we know that we pass down who we are from generation to generation, but we don't necessarily always pass down money from generation to generation. So that makes this conversation even more apropos. Can you tell me how you got into finance and economic development personally and also with Delta Sigma Theta?
I have over 30 years of experience in finance. I earned a bachelor's degree in management and master's degree in management and an MBA from Northwood University. I started early in my career, part-time at a bank, only to help offset my college debt because my parents told me when I graduated I could not have any debt. So I was mentored, not only by some strong people, but who saw something in me that perhaps I didn't see in myself at such an early age. In addition to that, my grandparents owned property in the 40s, and when I was born, in the 50s, late 50s, I saw how they worked their property and their business and instilled in me not only to establish wealth for myself, but not depend on others. As it relates to Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Delta is about customer service.
See, your banking background came out. You see that? That's the banking background. As soon as she said bank, she went right to customer service.
That's my banking talking. But Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is about community service.
Absolutely.
Reinvesting in the communities in where we live and serve. Being a Delta, that is what we are called to do, serve our communities, give back to our communities. And Delta is led by such strong, intuitive women. We have some strong women that we stand on the shoulders of things that they built and established. So to carry the torch on, each national president takes a look at the organization as a whole and does an outstanding job by doing that because it is vast. It's a lot of women. But she personally selects those who feels that they can carry out their mission on her programs. And in this case, the national president asked me if I would take the charge for this biennium for economic development.
Wow.
And I was so gracious and humbled by that. So,
wow, so she is the chosen one of Delta. That's a big deal. That's a lot of women to be chosen from. That's a lot of women to be chosen from. Can you highlight the importance of economic development with respect to the work of Delta Sigma Theta? I know you ladies are always out in the community serving, and there's so many things that you all do. What are some of the important things that you've worked on in this field?
Well, some of the things, what we do and why we do it,
Yes.
those are extremely important, as it is really a national initiative of ours on our Financial Fortitude program. The widening gap between wealth and poverty. Social Security, as my parents or some of us may know, may no longer exist. The work that we do and the partnership we have with dfree is vital because we provide our communities, and not just our communities, because we have adopted dfree ourselves, and we have 116 chapters with $3 million debt reduced.
Right.
So it's not something we're
Right.
talking about. It's not something that we're trying to do. This is something we're doing in our communities. We're providing the tools, the resources, and the support, but also the partnership with dfree further instills and give them practical,
Yep.
and sometimes you have to see, feel, and touch. So dfree provides many, many different examples of dfree without it just being Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's been an amazing theme this week, just around partnership. We had a session earlier yesterday about community partnerships and how other nonprofits can work together. A lot of times when you're in organizations that are as high profile as organizations like Delta, and you have your United Ways and all these major organizations, sometimes people get the impression that partnership is impossible, or it's important for us to have our name on it and us, on top. But I can tell you, we've walked hand in hand with Delta Sigma Theta planning. I see my planning partner. I was so excited to hug Miss Tanya Moragori. We've been on the phone for months planning things for Delta, and we're literally arm in arm doing this work. And I'm just so excited about this partnership. But these ladies, so not only are they doing the work, they're measuring the impact of the work. I can't even stress that enough. One of the questions we get, well, how many people have you served? How much debt have you paid down? You see, they stand firm on that 116 and $3 million because they've documented it, they've tracked it. Every month I get a report that says this is what Delta has done with dfree. So can you talk a little bit more about some of the impact of the work that you've done around dfree and economic development?
Well, the committee and I have discussed that at length, as well as we track those things. As I mentioned earlier, we know what we've accomplished to date.
Mm-hmm.
We know the impact that we've had to our members and the communities that we serve. But the work that we do, the impact that we have, provides not only, as I said earlier, the tools, the resources, but it also demonstrates what you can do, what you can achieve if you apply yourself. dfree helps us in that mission of serving the communities where we live and serve. So the impact is that we want to see that our communities, our children's children be financially free.
Absolutely.
And debt-free. And it's just not about debt-free, but we want them to have property.
Absolutely.
Investment.
The other side of the D's.
We want to have them to have the other side of the D's. So.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And one thing we didn't share about our relationship with Delta is that it is national, and it's not just national from an alumni perspective. They have now introduced $1 Billion Challenge. The $1 Billion Choice is about paying down debt, but for their collegiate chapters, it's about saving money. So we also launched the $1 Billion Savings Challenge using the exact same platform where some people are paying off bills. Other people are figuring out how to save money, how to build your emergency fund, and they're setting goals by chapter on savings goals. Now, normally we compete between which purse we have, who has the best purse. But now we're talking about who has the biggest bank account, and I love that. I can't be more thrilled about us gathering around something that really is going to mean something and shape the future for us economically.
You know, naturally, we're competitive women, and we are always challenged to move beyond the here and now. So with dfree, also, we are looking forward to the Young Money.
Yes, ma'am.
We are so excited. We have collegiates. We have over 1,000 chapters, which includes our collegiates. But when they get done with their college, we want them to be debt-free.
Absolutely.
So we still are a little bit competitive, you know, because there is a challenge by chapter
Yes.
on the most debt reduced. But you're correct, the national president issued this as a national initiative. This is something we have adopted. This is something our National Executive Board members approve, sorry, Stapleton, is aware. So we presented the data, the details, and also I'd like to share with this audience, I know when we talk about our partnership with dfree and Pastor Soaries, more importantly, we have a legal partnership with dfree in the form of a memorandum of understanding. So thank you.
Yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And so again, I just want to be, you know, as gracious and humble as possible when I say this. The ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated have led the charge amongst the Divine Nine organizations in terms of their involvement and connection to dfree. And I believe Ms. Michelle Dutton gave a challenge last evening. And so while we do work with Delta Sigma Theta, our goal is to make dfree something that's available to all of our communities. And so it's not exclusive. We invite the other organizations to participate. In fact, I'm going to echo the challenge. I challenge you to participate. We can create customized partnerships so that we can figure out what works best for your organization. But again, I want to applaud you. I want to thank you, ladies, for being the first to do this with us. And thank you so much, Ms. McLendon, for being on our panel. The ladies will be around. We took some amazing photos yesterday. Thank you guys for live streaming with us. If you're at home wearing your Delta Sigma Theta pin, be proud of your organization. Thank you all so much for your partnership, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you.